Well, I'm in Romania.
Welcome to Bucharest.
Do you have to pay? Can't we just run away?
No.
We just arrived at Dracula's castle.
You are crazy, man. You are crazy.
So to give you a little bit of a context, I'm in Bucharest, Romania. I came here for a meetup organized by the guys from 3DS London with the support of the book Great Talks About Photorealism of Bogdan Sasu. This is an incredible opportunity for me because, well, first of all, it's the first time that I get to visit Romania and the city of Bucharest, which so far has just been nothing but a fantastic adventure. People are super friendly, the city is amazing, and you can breathe that energy and that will of doing stuff and all the creativity and all the positive vibes that these guys are giving me. Also, you know how I feel about meetups and conferences. This is a very good chance always to meet people, discuss ideas, exchange opinions, exchange ideas, and it just gives us that chance to get back to the human side of being a designer, because a lot of times I feel like because of the job that we do, we just hide behind computers and we just type and we never get a chance to spend time together as people. This is the first meetup that happens like this here in Romania, or at least that I know of, and I have to say it was a lot of fun. This is where the meetup is going to take place. This is going to be our little stage. This is the room with all the snacks. Bogdan, you've done an incredible job.
Thank you. Hello, guys. Hello. Come on.
So on the second floor, what do we have on the second floor?
We have the artists and the interviews.
Okay, so basically the guys from 3DS Romania, which are the ones that are hosting this event, these guys are doing some interviews, but apparently they're running late. Really talk loud because behind me there are people working. So I'm going to do 2 small interviews with Dusan. Hi,
Hello.
Dusan.
Hi.
So Dusan, are you happy to be here?
I am thrilled to be here. Yes,
Okay.
I'm very
Interview is over.
thankful.
Rafael, are you having fun?
Yes, very much.
Interview is over. That's everything for our
I
show.
wanted to say something else. What's the message?
What's the message? 3D rocks. And so it's about 6:10 now. We're waiting for the speakers to come. How are you guys doing?
Hey,
Everything
hello,
okay?
everyone.
Concerned yet?
Oh no, actually excited.
Yeah, everything is going smooth, right?
Yeah, sure.
Still have a little bit of time. Oh, look at that. The venue is in a fantastic place in the city center. We got a view over the Danube out there, and one of the main squares is over there. Yes. Come upstairs, man. As you can see, Tudor is already here with the bicycle, very ecologic. Okay, something weird is about to happen. I'm going to be interviewed. Yeah! That's going to be extremely weird. Okay, they say 1 minute. In 1 minute, we're gonna start.
And now, please let me introduce you Fabio Palvelli.
Okay, so at the moment we're having a short break. I really like the format. People were like presenting their work in 15 minutes, 20 minutes bursts. It was very fast. I feel like it was a lot of information that was dropped on our coconuts. Now people are enjoying a little break. There is some free beer, there is some food. Yes, sir. And then the second part of this conference is going to be a roundtable discussion where I'm going to interview some of the artists that were featured in the book that Bogdan did. And I think it's going to be very interesting because it's going to add that additional layer of diversity to the content of this event. Great work for the organization, 3DS Romania. I'm very hopeful and I'm looking forward to what you guys are going to be able to come up with for the next editions. It's a very good atmosphere. Can you see? I got butterflies in my stomach. I'm really motivated and really happy to travel to countries like Romania because generally speaking, I notice that often artists that come from such places with growing economies and with political challenges, if you like, and you know, like I come from the south of Italy, we have pretty much the same issues. They underestimate the value of the work that they can produce. And whilst it is true that the internal markets from a country to another are different and some are worse than the other, having a low self-perception of your own value as an artist just because you come from a place like Romania, it is something that sometimes is simply self-inflicted because of the culture. But that's the beautiful thing about culture. If you need to, you can change it. And so I feel like this is something that we can work on in order to promote a positive change within the global professional community of architectural visualization. Now, this is where the conversation becomes interesting, because the values that all of us, especially the younger generations, we try to live by, although they might be very attractive from an intellectual and utopian point of view, at least for now, for the way that the markets work, these values don't really match what reality is. And as a result, people find themselves struggling more than actually believing a fulfilling professional life. One thing that I'm 100% sure is that most people that choose the freelance path, they do it because of the wrong reasons. And again, this is not me trying to judge other people, it's just me trying to share the information that I have so that maybe you can make better decisions. And so a lot of freelancers that prioritize on their own needs, they think that this path will bring them freedom and more authority in the field of design. And whilst in some cases this is true, the majority of those who choose this path, they simply get burned in the process. They don't manage to make a living and then they eventually end up quitting their career, and even worse, they damage an industry that is still struggling to define its own standards needed for its survival. Now, it's very difficult to share all these thoughts, and I'm not sure that what I want to say comes out as clear as I would like it to be, especially when I talk in front of people. And this is why I make these videos, because I have the editing power to go back and correct the things that I'm trying to say. And with editing, I can make sure that my message comes out as neat as possible. Although this still doesn't mean that what I say is clear. Now, of course, I would be delusional to think that I can single-handedly change an entire industry by myself. But I do know that we need to have a more open conversation about what our responsibilities as individuals are and what our responsibilities as companies that are leaders in the architecture and visualization field are. And so events like the 3DS Romania, even though it's only the first edition, they're very important because they support this conversation. And so we need to start asking ourselves as single artists if what we are doing serves a real purpose. Is that purpose valuable enough for a client to pay for it? Or are we doing what we do just to satisfy our ego, disregarding all of the consequences of our choices? And you know, ego, especially in business, it's like poison. On the other hand, we need to ask ourselves as owners of companies if we are really doing everything that we can to support artists in their professional development. I know a few companies that do that and they do it very well, but I know plenty of other firms that struggle with that. And as a result, artists come and go and very little people stick around for too long. Again, this is not a criticism per se. This gap between these two realities can be optimized and eventually it could be bridged if, again, we have a conversation about this stuff. But anyway, Romania, it has been a blast. Thanks a lot, Laurenzio, for the organization. Thanks to all the attendees for trusting us with the initiative. And above all, thanks Bogdan for the book, making this something that has created a true, real, positive impact. And so another event is done.
Yeah.
What do you guys say? Was it good? Was it good enough?
Yes.
Yeah?
Yes.
I'm tired though.
Come here.
Bogdan, well done. Seriously, this was amazing. Where is Laurenzio? Dude, thanks a lot. Why are you packing? Are you leaving already?
Oh no, just
I was just worried.
Let's talk with Fabio now.
Okay. Let's do me a favor. How was the meetup?
Oh, it was awesome.
From 0 to 10.
Great beginning.
From 0 to 10.
11.
It was 12, 11, 100.
No.
It's okay. It's alright. It's still very good.
110.
12.
Okay. You think it's time to finish the video?
Yeah,
Can I do some more video?
I'm too tired.
Yeah.
Let's finish the video.
Okay.
Good night.
Bye.